if a ball of mass 200 grams, the mass is 200 grams, falls from a height of 0.2 meters. I've drawn a sketch to support that. Find the kinetic energy just before it hits the ground. Kinetic energy at this point. But now this is what I want you to realize. At this point, it had zero kinetic energy, but it had the maximum potential energy. So at point A, the potential energy it has is going to be mgh. Let's first convert this mass into kilograms. We are going to get 0.2 kilograms. That is 0.2 times 10 times this height here. And this gives us 0.4 joules. Now this is I want you to know. As it falls, it keeps on losing the potential energy. Why? Because its height keeps on reducing. As that potential energy is being lost, it is being transformed into its kinetic energy. As it falls, the potential energy keeps on reducing, but the energy keeps on reducing, but the kinetic energy keeps on increasing. So the point here, it has zero kinetic energy, it has zero potential energy, but it has maximum kinetic energy. So all the potential energy it had at point A has been converted into kinetic energy. So the potential energy at A, potential energy it has been losing is equal to the kinetic energy it has been getting. So this is m times g times the height it has been losing is equal to the velocity it has, kinetic energy it has been getting. So this is the mass. The whole of this is 0.4. So what does that tell us? That the kinetic energy gained is the same as the potential energy lost, which is 0.4 joules. That is question 1. Let's look at example 2. Saying that a block of mass 2 kilograms, the mass of this block is 2 kgs, falls freely from rest, through a height of 20 meters above the ground. You can also train yourself to do these sketches. And please, as we do these questions in these videos here, get a piece of pen, get a paper, and do some writing. Find the potential energy of the block above the ground. So the potential energy here at A, because that is the point where it is above the ground, is going to be mgh, which is the mass 2 times 10 times 20. 2 times 2, that is 4. 0 times 0 joules. This is its potential energy above the ground. How can we find the velocity with which it hits the ground? So when it hits the ground here, the potential energy lost is equal to the kinetic energy gained. So it means all this potential energy it had at this point, when it hits the ground, it is going to lose all this potential energy. So the potential energy it lost as it hit the ground was equal to the potential energy it had at this point. Because here it has zero potential energy, it implies it has lost all the potential energy. It's equal to a half mv squared. This gives us 400 a half times the mass times v squared. and this gives us a velocity of 20 meters per second. You can find more examples on this very channel in the PDF links below. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. You can also send me some videos on the link on my email, or check in the YouTube description below. Thank you very much. Like, share, subscribe.